Hey y'all, welcome to lesson 24. Yes. Fractions and common denominators. Fractions, decimals, and percents. Okay, if you can get those down, you'll be ahead of 90% of Americans probably, which is almost half, I think. Okay, I went to public school math, so I don't remember too much. All right, here's a pie. Adding 2/5 of a pie with 1/5 of a pie. Well, you can see if you divide a pie into, that's horrible drawing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's awful. Okay. Well, I'm just going to pretend that's a fifth. Okay, so 2/5 of the pie is that, right? If you add that with 1/5 of the pie, well, obviously you get 3/5 of the pie. The key is, if you have fractions, if they have the same denominators, don't forget that's the bottom number. The same one, then you just add the numerators and put them together and you're done, right? And remember, a fraction is a division problem. Don't forget that. If somebody says 3/5, that means that's the same thing as if you had 3 pizzas and you had 5 kids to split them among. Okay, so if you had 3 pizzas, 5 kids, you would each get 3/5 of a pizza. There you go. Okay, or a pie. Here's another example. Add 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. Well, you could draw a picture of this thing, and there's a fourth right there, right? There's another fourth, there's another fourth, and there's the fourth. So 1/4, plus 4. You look at this and go, oh, they're all the same denominators, so I know the denominator is going to be 4. All right? I'm just going to add the numerators. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. Well, you tell me, a fraction, every single fraction is a what kind of problem? Division problem, right? 4 divided by 4 is 1. That's why you say, oh, that's a whole pie, 1 pie. There you go. Okay. All right, let's try another one. Add 1/3 plus 1/3. Well, same old denominators, right? So here's a third. I'm going to try to do this roughly. There's a third of the pie. Well, there's another third of the pie right here. That plus that, that's 2/3 of the pie. There we go. Okay. How about 2/3 plus 2/3 plus 2/3? Well, if you want to draw it, there you go. There's 1/3. There's 2/3. There's 3/3. There's 4/3. There's 5/3, and there's 6/3, right? It's going to be 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6, right? So the answer is 6/3. Well, you can see an easier way of saying 6/3 is what? How many pies? 2, right? Okay, that's because every fraction is a division problem. Okay, all right. And look, 6 divided by 3, obviously 2. All right, makes perfect sense. Okay, subtract. Okay, this is different. 5/7 minus 2/7. I'm not going to even bother to draw this. They both have the same denominator, which is 7. So you know you're just going to do the actual subtraction from these two numerators. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3/7, boom. That's all there is to it. There you go. That's fractions with common denominators. Okay, try this one on your own. Give that a whirl. Pause it and try. Yeah, I got 0 too. Because 3/4, you're subtracting 1, that gives you 2/4, and subtracting 1 more, that gives you 1/4, and 1/4 subtracting 1/4, there's nothing left. So that's it. There you go. That's 0. Okay. All right. Try the practice set, and that is on page 125. Try A and give it a whirl and pause it and come back. Okay, 7/8, right? Pause it and try B. All right, B is 4/4, right? And since we know every fraction is a division problem, 4 divided by 4 is 1. Okay, pause it and try C. There we go, 3/8, right? No big deal. Pause it and try D. 3/8 again. All right, pause it and try E. 1/4, of course. Pause it and try F. 0, you got it. Okay, don't forget today's lesson 24. After you finish the problem set and the warm-ups, you're 1/5 of the way, or like 75% of the entire book. So have a great day full of math, love, laughter, and fun.